Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Copeland, and I love supporting women on this journey of finding love after 50. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to be talking about, are you scaring men away with these dating turnoffs? Before we get started, I want to remind you to like this video and also, please post your comments below. I love hearing from you. And if you haven't done so already, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. So let's get started now. Are you scaring men away with these dating turnoffs? So, a question for you. Have you ever been on a date where it felt like everything was going super smooth? You were having fun, you were laughing, and then out of nowhere, he ends your time together and you have no idea why. And maybe you start thinking, oh my God, did I do something wrong? Well, it's possible you showed him one of these 5 dating behaviors that are notorious for turning men off. And I'm going to share with you today how to avoid these dating turnoffs and what you can do instead to keep a man interested and engaged with you. So let's get started. Dating turnoff number 1 is bashing your ex on a first date. Now, early in the dating game, a new man doesn't want to hear how bitter and angry you might feel about your ex. To a man, this feels like 3 people are on the date, not 2. And he feels he has to compete for better or worse with your ex to win you over. At that point, it is too much work for him. So he will probably glaze over with his eyes and check out as fast as he can. Now, if you're having trouble getting over your ex, you might want to consider working with a therapist before you start dating. Otherwise, you'll attract the same guy you just left, just with different hair, different clothes, and a different job. But chances are with the same emotional issues that split you apart in the first place. Okay, let's talk now about dating turnoff number 2, and that's hiding your feminine side. Now, today, you're often expected to be a tigress in the office, yet a kitten at home. And if you're going on a date after the end of a long day at work, it can be hard to make an emotional transition from work to dating. You could easily end up giving orders to a man about what you'd like him to do for you. Well, to a man, when you give him orders, it comes across as masculine behavior. And let me assure you, if he's straight and an alpha male, he's not looking for another man to be his partner in life. Be sure you spend time daily by yourself so you can decompress before you head out on a date. Dating turnoff number 3, inquiring minds want to know. The quickest way to scare a man off is by asking him lots of privacy invading questions about his life at the beginning of the dating process. Privacy questions like, what time do you get up every day? What did you do last night? Where are you going? Are huge turnoffs for emotionally healthy men. That's because men love the freedom to do as they please. And when a man feels like a woman is keeping tabs on his activities, he starts thinking you're taking his freedom away and that you're going to try and control his life in some way. And he doesn't even know you. That feels really scary to him. I promise you, if you're with an emotionally healthy man, once he knows you and you're in a relationship, he'll fill you in on his activities. Meanwhile, take this time to enjoy your own life instead of wanting to know a lot about his. Now, dating turnoff number 4, that's about being attached at the hip. Nothing scares a man off faster than when a woman he's just met wants to spend every waking hour of the day with him. I know this goes both ways. Men can do this to you too, but we're talking about you. So if you're doing that and trying to consume all his time, to a man, it appears as if you have no life of your own and that you're looking to turn his life into yours. And after only 1 or 2 dates, if you find yourself making plans for the 2 of you that stretch out over the next year, that's going to be a problem. Wanting too much of his time right away just makes you appear clingy and emotionally needy, which is really scary to a man, and it will make him run. In reality, men are most attracted to women who are confident and independent, and women who have lives of their own that they bring to the dating table. I always tell my clients, you want a man to be the icing on the cake. That's you are the cake, he's the icing, meaning you have a wonderful life of your own, and he only enhances your life being in it. He's not your whole life. Dating turnoff number 5, and that is saying the L word, as in love, too soon. Sometimes we find ourselves having intense feelings for a new man in our life. It's fun. The energy is so great. And what happens is our heart starts to open up and we use the words I love you really quick. It's a good idea to keep that feeling to yourself until you've been dating a while or until he uses the L word first. If you say it before he's ready, you could find yourself right back in the dating pool again. I love sharing tips like these with you every week about dating in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. And I hope you're going out and using what you're learning in your own dating life. But sometimes tips aren't enough, and you do need support that's personalized to what's happening in your dating life. If this is you, I'd love to help you. We can set up a time to talk about what's happening and how we can get you to where you want to be. All you have to do is look below, and you're going to find lots of resources along with a link to talk with me if you're ready to make some huge, huge transformations in your life when it comes to love. All right, now to inspire you that you too can find love after 50. Lisa, I had another amazing evening with Jim on Saturday night. It was our 7th date. I'm so enjoying our time together, and I'm so grateful to you for showing me how to find love with such a wonderful man. None of this would have been possible without your coaching and your insights into men and who I really wanted in my life. Thank you so much. And that's from my client, Lay in Ohio. All right. Go out and use these tips. If you need help, look below. And as always, believing in you.